Welcome to Odsall Stadium for the match between Bradford Northern and Castleford and the Stones Bitter Championship. We'll go through the teams. Firstly, we'll start with Bradford Northern, and at full back is Roger Simpson, 2 Gerald Caudle, 3 Daryl Shelford, 4 Steve McGowan, 5 Hugh Gums, 6 Bob Grogan, 7 Brett Eaty, 8 David Hobbs, 9 Brian Noble, 10 John Hamer, 11 Paul Medley, 12 Carl Fairbank, 13 John Pendlebury, 14 Neil Summers and 15 Craig Richards. We'll go over to Castleford, and at full back is St John Ellis, number 2 is Jonathan Ray, 3 Sean Irwin, 4 Grant Anderson, 5 David Plans, 6 Graham Stedman, 7 Gary French, 8 Lee Crooks. A change at hooker. In place of Bademore is Southernwood at number 9, number 10 is Dean Sampson, 11 Keith England, 12 Jeff Hardy, 13 the ex-Bradford favourite Neil Roebuck, 14 Steve Larder, and the old stalwart at number 15 for Castleford, John Joyner. It's a nice evening here. Both teams on the field now and awaiting the kick-off. Castleford in the customary yellow strip.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, very quickly, we have an important police announcement for the coach drivers of the Castleford Supporters Club coaches. Please return to them immediately. The police officer that's wanting to repark you and causing obstruction. The Castleford Supporters coach drivers, please, their coaches immediately.
Just bearing silence there for a while for an announcement from the box. Castleford to kick off, they duly do so. Into the bottom corner, well fielded by Eaty. Feeds it into the second row man, well met by 3 Castleford defenders. A half break there from Bradford Northern, brought it 3 yards beyond the Bradford Northern 25-yard line. Again, number 11, the Bradford number 11 trying to charge in. Follow a double tackle there from Castleford. An early kick, don't know where it's going to go, well caught by Plans. The Castleford wing beats his first man. Bradford centre just gets his ankle, brings him down. So this is the first attack from Castleford now. Good tackle there, looked like Pendlebury from... Going on a dummy run, well met. Somebody taken down off the ball there. Castleford trying to go wide to the left hand side. Looking for the kick now, but it's a group kick through, well fielded by Huey Gums. Bounced up nicely in the pit of his stomach. Goes on a short run, makes only about 5 yards. Anyway, Bradford Northern in possession. Eaty feeding out. Pendlebury's fallen to a 3-man Castleford tackle again. Castleford caught offside, they'll be kicking himself for that. So it's Eaty, a fine touch, should easily make the halfway line, which he does do. Referee, the linesman didn't even have to move, he anticipated where that kick was going to go. Heyman on his charge, got his leg well strapped up as John. He's had quite a bit of trouble with that knee in the last season or so. Noble at action half back now, doing the switch on. Bretty on a half break. Castleford well matched up to the tackle. Noble going to action half back, doing it wide to the right hand side. Castleford up very quick to this Bradford attack. Something on here now for Bradford. Yes, a break there from Carl Fairbank. Goes out wide, now it's Northern here with half a chance. So that's good penetration attack there from Bradford Northern, and puts them halfway. Somebody's committed a foul, and it's in The penalty goes in favour of Bradford Northern. They used to be holding down the players, not letting them get up to play the ball. So we'll see what Bradford can make of this. We're really going to test the Castleford defence now. You can see some big charges, I should reckon, from these big Bradford forwards. The first one coming in, John Hamer. Well met though, an equally good tackle from Castleford. Brett Eaty now distributing the ball. Pendlebury steps inside and is met again by two Castleford defenders. Eaty seems to be the distributor. Again, Carl Fairbank, always dangerous when he gets 2 or 3 yards of space. Roger Simpson coming into the line is a very tricky customer, and he almost slipped that tackle, and Castleford could have been in trouble there. Ball going wide now, dummy run. Oh, that's... Oh. It looked good, but it's always the danger of an interception is a pass like that. Fortunately for Castleford, the ball went to the ground on the 6th tackle. So it's no, it must have been offside. So we'll see what Castleford can do now, and we don't have to do because Northern have been penalised again for holding down. So this is going to make easy ground for Castleford. They'll let Bradford do that all night if they want to. So 2 penalties without any work to do, and it's took Castleford down 3/4 of the field. First chance. Crowd shouting forward, but the referee don't think so, and that's what matters. So Castleford got now with 2 tackles down on Bradford Northern's 25-yard line. There's a move on here from Castleford, but it's well met by Carl Fairbank. Carl's penalised again, and I should think that Stedman will be the goal kicker. In a position like that, he can't do anything else but go for goal. So I think a bit of a harsh decision. Not a popular man at Bradford, Mr. Burke never was. Looking around the stadium, it seems to be a pretty half decent night on this Good Friday evening. Stedman just lining his kick up, Brucian ball I never noticed before, must be a left-footed kicker. And duly it goes. So Bradford Northern find themselves 2 points down within the first few minutes of the game.
Number 6, Graham.
So it's the kind of start that Castleford wanted. On the restart now. Bumped into 2 forwards of Castleford play, and they failed to hold him, so they'll have to do better than this. Carl holds him when he gets hold. Slight case of obstruction, but Mr. Burke doesn't seem to be bothered about that either. Knock on for everyone to see, but Mr. Burke again. I have to be critical. That's 3 times I've mentioned him tonight. Huey Gums is getting his 2nd taste of the ball. Castleford find a nice line. They're not going to find themselves offside again. They've been caught once, and they'll learn a lesson quickly from that. Try to go wide, try to get Medley running. I think if we can get Medley running, it can cause some trouble to Castleford. A very speedy 2nd row man. Peachy on the break, good breakthrough from it. Stepped inside instead of going. He should have kept being better employed, going straight there. He stepped inside to the tackle. Linesman doing nothing about that, so he got a lot of interference. Pendlebury's kicking forward. Ball drops on its nose end and sits up nicely there for the Castleford winger. So it's Castleford once again in possession on their own 25-yard line. As I speak, they make 10 yards. Well, certainly the early stages of the game, but Bradford Northern seem to be running up to these Castleford players, knowing full well that they can play some very decent. So Castleford's encroached on the 5-yard rule, and Northern can make themselves some easy ground now. Possibly, I should say, at least to the halfway line anyway. And he obliges me. 3 or 4 yards past the halfway line actually. Easy to restart. Bradford Northern finding this 3-man wall. I don't think anything ever comes of it. Carl trying to get his way through there. Ball's gone down loose. Easy picks it up. The ball's gone backwards, so feeds out to Roger Simpson. Roger Simpson's well tackled there. It looked like Sampson. His father was a great player in his day. Castleford penalised now. I can't make out what for, probably. Yes, it looks like a stray fist going in when the man was on the floor. Perpetrator, no doubt, claiming it was an accident, but these things happen. So, seesaw game already. Northern on the attack. We're looking for John Hamer to take this ball now. John Hamer goes on the dummy run. Pendlebury trying to duck and dive, shimmy his way through. Trying to get it out wide is Bradford, well met by the Castleford defence. Northern trying to employ the speed of Gerald Caudle, but I don't think he's had a touch of the ball yet. So the referee's signalling for the last tackle. We'll see what Bradford does with it. It's an up and under. Well across the field. It's in a good position. And the Castle will have to do something about that. But, well, Mr. Burke employed the 5-yard rule again then. But the kicker looked forward of every Bradford player I could see. So it's Castleford restarting on their own 25-yard line. Sampson taking the first charge in, a powerful young man. Well brought down by John Hamer and Brian Noble. Noble again in with the tackle, always a glutton for work is Brian. Little foul there, which Mr. Burke didn't see. Punt downfield, well caught by the Bradford fullback, Roger Simpson. They're well aware of him. He's a very tricky customer, is Roger. Once if he gets half a yard on anybody, it's bye-bye. So it's Northern in possession, and a second tackle on the halfway line. Nice run through from Fairbank, good feed from John Pendlebury. Now going wide again now is Bradford. Well brought down, looked like the ball went loose, but going man well offside there, but and caught his man. It's a handover. Bradford caught in possession. That couldn't have happened if the man had been offside. So it's Castleford trying to switch it into the centre. Support man running through down the centre of the field, but well tackled by Bradford. Both sides have done the tackling tonight. so far, but not this time. It's a certain try here for Castleford. Oh, player just got an ankle tap there and served an absolutely certain 6 points there, and Northern would have found themselves in deeper trouble. So it's Castleford to switch back inside now. They can't let this Castleford team run, which they are doing, and they'll punish any team in the league, will Castleford, if they get half the chance. Switch inside. Again, lost possession. Hamer picks up. Another escape for Bradford Northern there. About 4 Castleford players standing in front of Mr. Burke there, but not worried about it. Pendlebury trying to weave his way through. Caught in possession. Bob Grogan trying to get things moving for Bradford, but they've got the feet ankle deep in mud, so to speak, now of Bradford at the moment. Trying to find touch. It bounces nicely again for Castleford and even goes forward. Now the ball, he couldn't have been offside there because the ball bounced back. Anyway, in possession, 2 tackles and no ground made at all, so should have been Castleford take a charge down the middle and try to get it out to that left hand side again. 3 tackles made by Bradford on Cast, no yardage made at all. Looking for the speed men, these men who are fast over 10 or 15 yards caused a lot of damage. Hamer pinches the ball and it's put down by Bradford and lost possession. It's up again. It looked to me like Bradford had lost possession at a crucial time. Must spread the ball now. Roger Simpson ducks back inside. I must admit that Caudle were well covered, but anything can happen with a man of his speed. Castle seem to be aware of it, that any move that Bradford are trying to make. Here come Eaty now. Powerful little man is Eaty. Well put down by the Castleford defence. Pendlebury looking now, it's gone. Ball's gone astray now. The tackle actually shook the ball out of his hand. So he's on the half break, but Noble just managed to grab his ankle and it stopped a promising move there from Castleford. This Northern know they've got the work cut out to defend the middle of this field. That's it. Nice little, simple little dummy. A forward pass, but they said the players allowed to continue. Castleford on the attack, and Bradford find themselves under the cosh now because there's extra men out wide for Castleford. It's a tackle and the ball's gone forward. But it had been a good pass and gone to hand. That's another try went bagging from Castleford's point of view. I can't for the life of me understand why they award scrum downs for deliberate forward passes. It's Julie comes out with the fed out to Roger Simpson. Roger Simpson want a man on him, played to himself and penalised for it, so Graham Stedman will think this is easy meat. It'd be interesting to see that because the Castleford player had his back to him, so he's allowed to play to himself. One man still on the floor. It's more or less in exactly the same position as the previous penalty, so I don't anticipate Graham Stedman having any trouble with this kick at all. But certainly things what Bradford Northern can do without. So Stedman makes it 2 out of 2 on the night, and Bradford Northern find themselves 4 points down, both from pretty harsh decisions, but that's the game, isn't it? Kick downfield, well fielded by the Cast full-back. Brings it out almost to his own 25-yard line. So it's Cass again on the attack. It's a third tackle, 3 left, coming up, going wide, electing a kick on the fourth. So well tackled there from Castleford was Cordell. But ball's out to Roger Simpson. Simpson tried to dummy his way through, but everybody in the game knows about Roger Simpson. So as I speak, Roger Simpson must have had a facial massage there. And it's right on the halfway line. Eat it a fine touch. And let's see what Bradford can do now. Gums is always eager up to take the ball. That's not a wingman's job. John Hamer trying to come through on the blind side of that wall. Noble acting at half back. It's too tight here, is Bradford. Carl Fairbank trying to find his way through, makes 5 or 6 yards. Acting marker stood there parallel, but that doesn't make any difference to Mr. Burke either. Pendlebury, smart player, but a bit too smart there. The ball's gone down, and Castle will come up with it. So once again, Bradford find themselves defending. Good charge there. And it looked like Brian Noble on the receiving end of that charge, and he doesn't go down. He doesn't go down too easy. So you can probably tell by the sound of the crowd what happened there. I don't need no one to tell you that. So it's just come down just inside Castleford half, far side of the field. Eat it a feed. The whistle's gone for some reason, and Burke's awarded a penalty without any further participation of a scrum down. E.T. goes, finds touch, easy enough. He should do. He's on the scrummage line. Hamer trying to charge in. Again, not really coming with much speed at the Bradford, at the first receivers. E.T. trying to distribute the ball now. Two good runners of E.T. trying to dumb away through, and it's Castleford who have had to kick dead, yes, so it's going to be drop out under the post. Quick thinking there from the young New Zealander for Bradford. The bounce of the ball had been right for him, it had been under for a 6-pointer there. But he went the other way. Castleford forced to kick dead, so therefore it's a drop out from between the posts, and Northern can get a charge on from this. Going to the right man, Roger Simpson, he can take it right well up there. Tricky man is Roger, caught first time though. Just halted by the first tackler. Noble, one of his scurrying runs is famous for that, is Brian Noble. So this is not bad stuff from Bradford actually. They've took it back in 3 tackles to 15 yards short of the Castleford line now. Trying to come out wide now. Grogan feeding. Gums picks up. Puts a man on side. Oh, and a crucial tackle there. A crucial tackle there from Grogan. And Northern could have found themselves in deep trouble then. That ball had gone out to the Castleford wing. Oh, it's Castleford once again on the attack. Didn't hold the man there, so switching it back inside, causing all sorts of trouble now, these Castleford runners. Sits up, Gums. It's Caudle, Seaver. Well met. 3-4 men round him. You're going nowhere, they say, Mr. Caudle. E.T. acting half back. Surely that was very fast over the mark, that mark. It should be David Plans. I'm just trying to get going, looking for the support coming on the inside. There's none there. Oh, gone the wrong way. Interfering with play, and much to the displeasure of the Bradford crowd. Ball's going out wide, going through pairs of hands there. Actually gained no ground, only took it to the centre of the field. Hamer tackling, watch out, he's encroaching there. Yes, everybody could see that, and even Mr. Burke agreed there that the Castleford player were guilty of crawling there, trying to gain a 2 or 3 yard advantage. It's stupid though when you're in an attacking position and only 20 yards from your opponent's try line. Noble to restart. Hamer takes it. Good workhorse, John Hamer does all the donkey work for Bradford Northern. Never moans. This is the man who Castleford need to snuff out, John Penlew, and they duly do so with 3 men round him. Knowing if Penlew gets his distributive skills going, then things can happen for Bradford. There's a very nice ball. There's a certain try here for Bradford. Yes, and it's going to go well halfway between the touch line and the goalposts. A good break as I speak about Penlew distributive skills combined there to get Medley moving, and once he gets half a yard, that's all he needs. Probably the fastest second row forward in the game at the moment. The announcer just confirms the fact that it was Paul Medley that scored that try. So if the new recruit from West Bowling, Hugh Gums, can put this one over, it puts Bradford Northern in the driving seat, and they can't really grumble at that, because the real first or second clear-cut chance they've got, and they took it well. So we all pray silence now for Mr. Gums when he tries to convert this Paul Medley try. While they're taking that, physio Ron Barrett on, just trying to refresh his men with the flag stayed down. No, it's a wash out, so the score remains 4 apiece. 2 penalty goals to Castleford and a try from Medley for Bradford Northern. Yet more announcements from the it's Castleford making an early substitution. John Joyner's gone on. He's been a thorn in Bradford's side for many a year. Carl Fairbank picking up from the restart. 3 markers there. Mr. Burke didn't take no notice of that. Amos' brakes are starting to tell a little bit now, and head back to 80. 80's trying to drop it into no man's land. He does do. It looks now that Bradford might be getting their act together now after these opening minutes. Well met. That looks like the old Bradford Northern now. Getting the tackling right. Wood, as I speak, he dodges round two men. The Castleford scrum half. Looks well gone forward, but says no. So this is what we're looking for. It's a chip through. Oh, what a fortunate bounce there for Castleford. And it's well met. And it's a turnover. But really, Castleford should have scored from that position. It must be offside there. And Mr. Burke confirms my opinion. So it's Eaty. Much to the relief of Bradford Northern in general. The supporters and the team can come away from that. The kick makes the 25-yard line. Hamer on his first receiver, charging, trying to get the ball out to McGowan, but this tackle man and ball. Very quick to up this double marker system of Castleford. It's good, but sometimes it can be your own undoing. Right, so it's a kick down the field from Pendlebury. He says we're gonna play it in Castleford's half. See what happens down there. It's a good tackle. Well, the Bradford players well up there. Grogan involved in that tackle. Grogan again makes another tackle. Northern forming the line behind the referee. Don't want to get caught offside at this stage. Looks like Carl Fairbank trying to give a haircut there, but well missed. And almost charged down. Don't bounce the right way. If that ball had bounced outwards, Castleford could have had an advantage. Gums coming inside looking for work. He actually has a supporting role to Roger Simpson. That's why he finds himself in that position. The ball has to go wide. It has to go right because there's no Bradford player over there on the left side. Medley trying to get running. Three Castleford players bringing Medley down this time. Northern, and something's happened here. I don't know what is signalling. Mr. Burke made some kind of a signal. Must have been hands on or interfering with the play of the ball. So Northern again on the attack. Well inside the cast 25-yard line. Hamer again taking the first charge. Looking for it's Eaty now. We'll have a distributing move. Hobbs charging in. Slick ball. The handler is the player coach. No support with him at the moment. Eaty looking to bring his men on. Finds himself running into trouble. There's a collision there. There's two Bradford players on the floor. Anyway, they're both up now. See, it's only Payne. But McGowan looking for the line. Well met. There's four Castleford defenders around him. So Northern actually in a good position now. Grogan looking to slip the ball through. Is he going to go over? Inches short. Inches short. One more tackle to come. So what are you going to do with this, Bradford? Are you going to say? Is that trying to scurry through? Is caught, held up, driven back by the Castleford defenders, and it's a handover. But as I speak, it's a handover in a good place for Bradford Northern, because Castleford have the length of the field to go if they want to find anything. Good tackling there from Bradford. 3 tackles and they've only made about 4 yards now of Castleford. Yes. Now then, Northern are starting to please their supporters by this tackling. And it's put down. Put down and well fielded by the Bradford centre. I think it's Daryl Shelford. Northern looking now to make inroads into the Cass defence. Hamer again on the charge. He's the crowd's favourite. Is Johnny Hamer, policeman from Halifax. So here we come now. Chance if they go wide of Bradford, but that ball just didn't. Grogan, the new recruit, the Australian recruit, stand off position for Bradford. He's trying to make his mark. I think we'll see better things to come from him. So we're up to 5 tackles, nothing happened yet. So here we go now. This is what we're going to try and do here. Chip through, yes. He's got to carry it over. So in this dim light, I can't see what Mr. Burke's signalled. So it's a drop out from between the posts. So all I can assume is that the Castleford player got a hand to that ball. Gums now make a name for himself. He got a chance of a run. That's what he's been asking for, and it's through. Oh, almost half break. Grogan now, go on. Gums is going to go in, and it's a try for Bradford Northern. So Gums has got over in the corner by good quick handling there from Bradford. And the 2 recent signings there, the Aussie Bob Grogan, dummied, half sidestep, beat his man and fed it out beautiful. A lovely time pass out to the new recruit from West Bowling, Hughie Gums, and Huggy will be well pleased with that. The only thing he will be unhappy about is got to take the kick from the touchline. But it puts, at the moment, it puts Bradford in the driving seats by 8 points to 4. And right at this moment, you could say that Bradford Northern are looking slightly the better team. After the first 10 minutes, it looked a bit worrying because Castleford was slinging it about. And the Northern tackling has stopped them playing football. It's not pretty to watch, but at least it stopped Castleford moving. So here we are. It's all eyes on young Master Gums to see if we can get this. It's on the touchline, as you can see. It looks good. It's swung out wide and short. So no joy for Huggy. Other kicking stakes tonight. Castleford desperate need these points, as well do Bradford Northern, but if they want to remain in the title chase, they need these points tonight to Castleford, and I can expect to see them step up a gear and really throw everything at Bradford now to try and salvage something out of this. Although it is, as I speak, early doors yet. The kick off, well, second row forward, tried to trap it football style and missed it, so she'll stick to rugby league. Lucky enough, Roger Simpson were behind him to retrieve the position. John Hamer again. Once it comes up middle of the field there, it always takes a powerhouse of play of John Hamer to try and clear the lines. They've done 4 tackles now, they're not much ground. 5th tackle, we haven't made his own 25-yard line, so the ball will be back probably to Dobbs, yes, down the field. Decent length of a kick. Well captured there by so the Castleford full-back unfortunately got injured in that tackle. This must have gone down awkwardly. So Mr. Burke stopped play until he can get some treatment to him. St. John Ellis. Hobbling about. Northern robbed the ball, Shelford going away. That was like 2 tackles to me. But Northern again now in possession. Trying to make inroads. Trying to suck the Castleford players in and get the ball out quickly to Caudle, who's devastating pace. For my money is faster than a fire, and that's saying something, but I've actually seen it with my own eyes on more than one occasion. There's beaten a fire for pace. So whistle's gone. Bradford player injured. It's hard to tell what's going on. This referee, Mr. Burke, not at all popular with the Odsal crowd. Getting the slow hand clap. So I can't understand what's gone on there. Must have deemed it a voluntary tackle, or I don't know whether he dropped the ball or. Anyway, as we find us, Castleford attacking on the halfway line. Southernwood trying to get his men moving. There goes the half-time whistle. Just as Carl Fairbank robbed the ball for Bradford. So, as they leave the field, Bradford Northern and Castleford, both teams getting generous applause. It hasn't been pretty football and it's been very tight. But Bradford Northern will be very happy going in with a 4-point advantage at halfway line. See you in the second half. We're about to start the second half. We're awaiting the arrival of Castleford to come out. Northern already out there. Assistant coach Hudson on there having a word with his senior partner David Hobbs, discussing tactics in the dressing rooms at half time, seeing what they can do to hold on to this lead or increase it. In fact, Castleford taking the field now. Pendlebury, G and his men up, saying, come on lads, this is it, we've got to go, we're going for it now. Mr. Burke coming onto the field, a rapturous applause from the Bradford supporters. And it's Northern placing the ball for the restart. But again, things haven't altered. Northern still in command with a 4-point lead. Nice deep kick from Pendlebury. Bounce it up nicely. Forward pass a mile there. Well met. Held up by the Bradford defenders. Pendlebury always in. And again with that tackle there is JP. Hobbs involved. dummy there from St John Ellis, was it? Kick now, it's well covered by Roger Simpson. Bounce it up nicely. Get to it. Roger beats his man. He's away as Roger. He's going to go all the way as Roger Simpson. He's going to go all the way. Oh, he's just caught there at the very last minute. But what a great run. And he's fouled in the process. It looks like he was fouled in the process, for he's gained Bradford Northern a very good advantage. No, I thought it was fouled there by the second tackler, but Roger must have lost the ball as he went down, so it's a scrum to Castleford's advantage. Julie comes out their way, but what a marvellous run from Roger Simpson. Just got his hand to his ankle, or that being a 6-pointer for sure. Really brought the crowd to the feet of that. Castleford running square, you're not making no ground at all. So Castleford really know what Roger Simpson can do if he gets half a yard on anybody. Northern well up to the tackle now. This is like the old Northern used to be. Fine in form. Hasty kick there from Castleford. Somebody's got to run back and cover that ball. Roger Simpson again. Oh, he made himself a great favourite as Roger now. But the Castleford players are running like flies around a cow's backside at summertime. There we go. John Hamer taking his charge, and he makes it felt when he goes. Still goes, carries 2 men with him. So John takes the ball 5 yards inside Castleford. Half Pendlebury switching about, and it's through now. Gonna go, his medal is looking to go. Oh, ball's well, it's deemed a knock on there, but certainly that's 2 let-offs for Castleford now in the last 2 minutes. 2 attacks from Bradford Northern have really found Castleford floundering. So it's Hill again. Out it comes Julie, back of the Castleford scrum, looking now to get a break here. Well met, Pendlebury leaving his 13th spot and snuffing that raid out. Good play from John Pendlebury. And Grogan again involved in that tackle. He's been a fine acquisition so far. A couple of games I've seen him play. Maybe the answer to Bradford Northern's number 6 spot. Now no support there for the acting half-back from Castleford. It's a kick, a nice deep kick, drops into no man's land. Bouncing kindly for Roger Simpson. Every time Roger Simpson gets the ball now, it's an anticipation, but he's well met, surrounded by 4 Castleford players. Brett Eaty picks up from acting half-back, tries to burrow his way through. Well tackled by 2 Castleford defenders. Ah, it's Hugh Gums, he's having a go now. Everybody's fancying the chances. Northern bunching a bit now in the middle. Of course, when a wingman comes into the centre field, there's no way he can't take play out to that side. Nicely weighted kick from David Hobbs. Picked up by Plans. Plans is a dangerous man if you don't nail him first time. Of course, having said that, not many get by. Two good defending centres now of Bradford Northern in Steve McGowan and Daryl Shelford. But I emphasise once again, is a very dangerous man to have the ball in his hands is David Plans. Powerful winger. So Carl gets a second bite at his man there. Nice little chip through. So it puts Bradford Northern on the attack. It's Eaty looking to switch the ball around. And Eaty got a crack off the ball, but it doesn't matter. Eaty's in again, look. Try to distribute ball. Hobbs taking it in, switching it out nicely. There's something on here for Bradford. If the ball goes wide, it's put down. Push it back on side now. Northern looking out to press home this advantage. He's got a 6 more tackle advantage now. 88 acting half back. Hobbs trying to bring Hamer through. Hamer's well met. Hamer's knocked to the ground. That's a penalty in Bradford Northern's favour. And immediately David Hobbs signals towards the post. He said, we'll have them 2 points if you please. But Hamer definitely interfered with their trying to get up. So Hobbs is holding the ball. He's thinking he's going to have a go at kicking this one. Having a couple of attempts from Huey Gums have gone astray. It's an advantage that having more than one reliable kicker in the team. There's none better than David Hobbs on his day at goal kicking, place kicking and distributing. So all goes quiet around the stadium now, waiting for the player coach to see what he can do with this. Looks good from here. It's gone. Yes, it's good. So David Hobbs increases his Bradford Northern League, and it's 10 points. It's 10-4 now in the home team's favour. So such is the game of rugby league, especially with a side like Castleford. Anything can happen. The bounce of a ball or one error in defence like that as I speak. So that was a bit of shenanigans going on, and referee Burke straight in, separating anybody before it gets too serious. So Burke's calling over a Castleford player, having a word. He's also calling a Bradford player over, and is wanting words. So whistle gone for a foul. It's going back. It's gone back now. So perhaps justice there as far as Bradford are concerned. And is it Sutherland? I think it's penalised for interfering at the play of the ball. So suddenly referee Burke has become Bradford's darling, as against he won in the first half. Here comes John Hamer now on one of his customary charges. Well met. Solid defence there from Castleford. But he does take some stopping as John Hamer. Carl Fairbank trying to get going. These big Bradford forwards really do take some putting down. Dogan trying to distribute. Lovely short pass. And they're going wide. It's a try all the way. They will not stop. And he's gone in for his second try. Gone in for his second try as Paul Medley. And it's sheer power and pace. Once you give a man like Paul Medley Paul Medley only wants half a yard on anybody. I don't care what they are, the forwards or the three quarters. Medley can beat them. He has the speed to do it. And he's proved itself. Yeah. Paul Medley. Rapturous applause from the Bradford supporters. And it wasn't an easy try that. He had it all to do. He had men to beat. They beat the first men with sheer power, charged through. And they didn't. The Castleford defence didn't have the power. They didn't have the speed to catch him. And he was parallel with them, and he pulled him away all the time. Well done, Paul Medley. David Hobbs again hoping to convert this. It's on the scrimmage line along on with the 25-yard line, just a yard inside the 25-yard line, maybe 2 yards. So these used to be easy meat for David Hobbs, but he hasn't been doing a lot of kicking lately. As I speak, Hobbs is lining up this kick. Big Craig Richards, the Bradford Northern forward substitute, is limbering up. And it's gone just wide, but just wide isn't good enough at the moment, so it's Castleford find themselves 10 points down now and looking the second best side tonight. So it's a double substitution now. Brett Eaty coming up to great applause. He's done a wonderful job tonight, as Brett Eaty and his captain David Hobbs both done sterling work for Bradford tonight, coming up to generous applause. So we're looking now. First touch of the ball, and it's a knock-on. So Neil Summers not a very good start for him. So it'll only G him up to try and make amends for that a basic kind of mistake. Feed there, Southernwood gets it going now. Castleford on the attack. There's wide open space in here for Castleford. Couldn't get the ball out. Northern could have been caught napping there. So knowing Castleford and knowing the character of them, they'll be throwing everything they can at Bradford Northern now. So it's got to come left. Southernwood trying to win. They're equal to the task is Bradford Northern, making amends for his first mistake. It's a knock on there. Another promising attack there from Castleford, just foiled by failing to gather the ball. So Castleford find themselves without the ball and defending. Big Craig Richards, they brought him on for his strong running. Nicknamed the Steamroller. McGowan trying to have a run. There's another man, is McGowan's been out of favour lately, but of course he's been injured too. There's another player, if he can get half a yard on anyone, it's good night. That looks like a good kick if it bounces right. It bounces right for St John Ellis, right up into his arms. McGowan there, nice. Del Shelford, I think, with a good tackle. Craig Richards in his second tackle of the night. Big strong laggers, Craig Richards. Ball's gone down, and that'll be a scrum down with the head and ball in Bradford's favour. Castleford at the moment, 6s and 7s, making all the basic mistakes. Not like the Castleford we know. Good quick hands out to Grogan. Roger Simpson ducks back inside. He's looking to get a move going. Hanako put down by Grogan. Grogan said it never touched the ground. But referee Burke was a lot nearer than us, and he said it did. So that's it. So it's scrum down once again. Castleford's head and feed. So at this stage of the game now, Northern could be putting big pushes on with this tremendous size of a pack they've got. Northern getting back, not going to be caught offside. Good tackle in again there from Bradford Northern. Castleford just can't seem to get into the stride. Yes, they come inside, no particular pattern of play. Again, well met by the Northern defence. So Castleford had 5 tackles and gone down in the same position. Give the ball away. there's 6 tackles there and didn't actually there be no ground at all in Castleford, so it's Craig Richards had to check and take that ball. It's no good to a big running prop like that. You want the ball in front of you and getting your full power behind it. Bad ball there, but some good sometimes comes out of these mistakes, but a very bad ball. They had to reach up like a basketball player like Summers. Nearly put the ball down again. Neil Summers now the substitute scrum half. He's got a fair turn of speed. There'll be nobody on the field catch him if he so it's a little grubber kick through, finds touch all right, so they scrum down on the 25-yard line, on Castleford's 25-yard line, with Castleford's advantage, head and feed. The ball goes absolutely behind the prop forward's legs, but there's no good moaning about it, because that seems to be the normal thing now to do in rugby league scrummages. So trying something different there, Castleford, but again Bradford are up to it, and they're really bunching now is Castleford. This is it, they're bringing out powerful man. Oh, well met, a superb tackle on Craig Richards there. John Hamer, he's met by 3 Castleford defenders. Grogan had to reach up and grab that ball out of the sky. I'm not too sure it was meant for the standoff. Might have been better leaving it and going to the outside of the centre. Oh, it's gone to ground. Go now! Oh, what an easy try! And that really, it's an easy try. I think it was Steve McGowan, and there's only Castleford have only got themselves to blame for that. It was just poor basic play instead of dropping on the ball. Instead of the Castleford player dropping on the ball and smothering it to try to handle it, it bobbles about. How it comes in Bradford, the easiest of tries for Steve McGowan. So Steve scoring last week and scoring again this week. It's a welcome return to Steve McGowan. That's what he likes to do. He said 1 try is never enough for him. He wants 2, and then when he gets 2, he wants 3, and that's a good attitude to have. Now we've got a third. Oh no, it's Huey Gums back to kicking now. This is probably the easiest kick of the night. I think this is about a third kick we've seen from that part of the field tonight. 2 for Castleford and one for Bradford Northern. So this really should be a formality, which it duly is, and that stretches Bradford lead and puts a severe dent in Castleford's title aspirations. They say that some might say that Bradford Northern have been lucky tonight, but in this you make your own luck and you take it. If any chances come your way, then you take them, and that's just what Bradford have done. Ball's up. An ironic chip for Neil Summers because he catches the ball cleanly this time. There's another great player in the making is Neil Summers. So here we go again. Bradford Northern. It's in a charge. A good charge there from young Craig Richards. Powerful man, he makes his presence felt on the field. Nice deep kick there, drops it into no man's land. David plans to pick up. Takes it, bounces it awkwardly. That's it. That's just as I speak about David Plange. If you don't nail him first time, he'll always make ground. Northern getting the tackling together now. And since the opening 10 minutes, quarter of an hour, the ball's gone loose. ball's gone loose and it comes back up in favour of Castleford. Play waved on with a further 6 tackles. The judging that obviously the Bradford Northern player had touched the ball. This man, this forward, he's tried very hard for Castleford tonight. I get it wide, now it's out to the wings. Dumid. Just shows you the resilience there of Bradford Northern. 3 men over to cover that wing move. Man off the ball to stop that another move from Castleford. Suffolk is up with a Hail Mary. Simpson catches it cleanly and he had to jump for that. But credit to Simpson, he comes down with it all right. So it's Northern again in possession. John Hamer charging in once more. They know they have to get 3 men round Hamer. One's no good. 2 might do it, but 3 certainly will. Craig Richards trying to break. Just can't get his ball out to speed merchant Gerald Cordell. Gerald Cordell not had a running chance tonight just to show everybody what he can do in terms of speed and finishing. Oh, it's not the best of kicks there from Neil Summers, I think it was. So Northern find themselves defending again now. This is a switching play now. Southernwood running around on the outside, trying to make an extra man. And so Castleford player is rolling about. I can't really see Castleford player. His colleague has to play the ball, and crowd not happy with that, but I can promise you rugby league players don't roll around for nothing. Trying to get nice chip through a bit. It's well covered there by the Bradford defence. Gonna go wide now. That's wingman on wingman. That's unusual sight, isn't it? A wingman playing the ball and a wingman behind him acting half-back. So it's Medley is over here again. They won't get past Plans. Plans is a very solid character. So, forward pass. I see referees that have give penalties for deliberate forward passes, which is a rule as far as I know, but another bat. Again, at the crowd's displeasure, this feeding at the scrum, but it goes on for both teams, and it's here to stay. Yes, if anything, the Bradford Northern tackling's getting better as the game goes along. Yes, another good tackling there from Bradford again. John Hamer, the man involved this time. That's carved up a lot. That did carve a nice bit of ball handling there from Castleford. Try to carve out an opening. It's Southernwood trying to dodging about, running around all over the park, trying to get his team moving, but as soon as he lets it go, the play seems to stop. They're trying to take these Bradford people on head on, but it's not working. Castleford, as everybody knows, are much better when they start swinging the ball around, and this will do for Bradford. If Castleford don't want to play it that way, as I speak, then it looks like Castleford are going to go in for the try. Yes, they've been threatening to do that for the last 5 or 6 minutes. I can't see who the scorer was. There's some neat inter-passing play. Castleford reasonable kick for Stedman. Southernwood, the try scorer for Castleford. He's probably been about the hardest working Castleford player on the pitch tonight. Never say die attitude. Right, it's a kick. Just took it out to the 25-yard line. The substitutes are Bradford substitutes are lining up again. Brett Eaty coming back and David Hobbs. I can't see the numbers yet. What Terry Hudson's got in his hand. I haven't particularly seen any Bradford player struggling. Maybe I could be giving Bob Grogan a rest and moving Neil Summers out to stand off. Yes, it is. Grogan's coming off, and John Hamer. They've both done a tremendous amount of work. Well, it was a 6 and he's turned it the other way around to read a 9, so make up your mind. Well, I can only tell you when I see the player. It's yes, it's Noble. Now that's an unusual sight. In all the times I've watched this game, I've never seen Brian Noble substituted. It's the first time I can remember. He must be carrying some kind of an injury. So here we go then. Northern now want to take a lesson from that one. The slightest lack of concentration and the opponents are in for a try. On the start now, probably about quarter of an hour left to go, or 20 minutes. It's Roger Simpson fielding that long ball down the field. He's going, he's beating his 2 men, he's Roger, he comes back inside, but it's put down. Both markers there onto Hughie Gums before we could get 2 paces moving. Just this double marker system of Castleford, it's working well for them at the moment. Perhaps Northern just want to take the time, settle down, let somebody go in and well captured there by Caudle. Involved again there. There's something's gone wrong here, so Mr. Burke's coming over to adjudicate. Yes, get up and get on with it, he says. Yes. Actually, the man there, what a great tackle that from Neil Summers. Roger Simpson, everybody's favourite fullback at the moment, trying to come round. Well, mate, he steps inside, is met by 2 Castleford defenders. Trying to get Hughie Gums going, but Hughie Gums, he hasn't had a running chance tonight. Except one, of course. It was Big Craig trying to get his ball out, but he's captured man and ball. There's no chance of getting a pass out there. All there's 3 men round him. Bob Grogan making a hell of a difference now to this Bradford Northern side. Is bringing players on as good standoffs can do. So this is it, referee signal, it's the last, so Drums well put down there by Daryl Shelford. Some more savage tackling there from Bradford Northern. That really shook the Castleford player up. But we got it. Got a shoulder there from probably the biggest man on the field in former Craig Richards. Now this is a side where Castleford worked the move from before, and it's going to work again if Bradford aren't careful. We've got an extra man here now of Castleford. Should be well captured, which he is. 3 Bradford Northern defenders get over there, leaving themselves wide open in the middle. So it's near the post. So it's deemed to be offside. So fortunate for Bradford. Them are terrible balls that are coming down in between the posts. You don't know where they're going to go or whatever. You're very grateful if you can get a penalty out of it. So there we are. Bradford Northern, no hurry. Make sure you fine touch, which he usually does. Right on the 25-yard line. So now then, we can see 3 charges, I should think, from Bradford. Firstly, Craig Richards. Slip ball and is away now. Nice inside pass to Brett Hitty. He's got a man inside, must go. Neil Summers, and took that 3/4 of the field there. So Northern there, they've got extra men on the outside. Bad ball going out. Oh dear me. What a breakdown. That was an awful pass from I won't name names, but it was indeed, it was a very bad ball. Brett Hitty now coming back, lovely dummy inside. He's going to go all the way. It's Brett Hitty. No, he isn't. He's captured. He's only 4 yards short of the line, right under the post. So Northern have extra men here now. They must be well in for Medley's hat-trick tonight. Yeah. Well, if there's a vote for man of the match, there's only one man who can get it tonight, and it must be Paul Medley, because he's got 3 tries already, and the game is a long way from over. But on the night, Castleford certainly don't look like contenders. And if they want to play anything, if they want to get any points, they're going to have to play a lot better than this. They don't want to play against the likes of Wigan and Widnes, because they looked far inferior to Bradford Northern at the moment. After a promising first 20 minutes, it looked like we were going to see. That's taken a point. This points lead now is 24 points to Bradford. So it's 24-8 to Bradford Northern with a kick to come from young Huey Gums. And oh, it's a miss, would you believe? And it stunned the stadium into silence, because I think Long John Silver could have kicked that one. Yeah. So there, the points remains 24 points to 8, and all things going right now for Bradford. The points are in the bag, they're very valuable. We're looking for a top 8 spot. Almost through again there is Bradford, and the Castleford tackling is looking a bit woeful now. And it certainly will be if they get that ball out to the strong running second row men of Bradford now, and Carl Fairbank and Medley. Beautiful work from David Hobbs to lay that try on for Paul Medley. Good tactical kicking game and all from the player coach. Puts Castleford right back down there. So you get down there, you're not getting up here, and that's You can't win in your own quarter of the field. Get back Bradford, yes, they're looking form on the line. They're going to make no mistakes now. It's always these players from Castleford that have made any penetration at all on the Bradford defence. They've always been down the right side, looking for support play, and it wasn't there because they're all bunched over on the other side of the field. There's a half break here now, and it's got to be captured. Big Craig Richards back there helping his three-quarters out in the tackling. Nice grubber kick through. Roger Simpson got that covered. Oh, it's Huey Gums. I can be excused because they do both look alike from this distance. So they'll be using the big men now, will Bradford, to try and clear the lines. Everything's gone quiet at the moment. Dummies round. I think David Hobbs is going to stand back now. He's going to get the ball probably fed to long out pass. Trying to get it out wide to the wingmen of Bradford. This is the last tackle. Caught in possession. There's still a chance to let it go, but doesn't. It's been robbed. Held the ball out to pass. No one come and said thank you very much to the Castleford player and took it off him. So it'd have been a turnover anyway. So I think Castleford spreading it wide. He's got round. He's got round there. So get him nailed. Yes, and they have done. Should have been somebody up there closer for a bit of support. Bradford penalised. Bradford penalised for holding down. Castleford thought he got a play. He knew played it quickly to himself and dived over. But I suppose Castleford looking dangerous again now. Push it back inside. Come on, Northern have got to get up quick to these players. They found themselves out of position. So, give the chance to regroup. Yes, and he's gone over, he's in the same move again and over on exactly in the same place again. So, Castleford narrowed the gap by a further 4 points. It's 24 points to 12 now. But that try certainly looked on the cards. How long has it got? It's over, isn't it? Finished 2 minutes. Castleford. They've got to try and a conversion, probably the last minute of the game. Barring injury time, I don't think we've much time left to start this game. So, it had to be Paul Medley just been nominated as Bradford's man of the match after a hat-trick of tries from a second row forward. I don't think you could expect anything else. Sean Irwin with a try scorer there for Castleford and converted by Lee Crooks. So people are starting to filter out the ground now. It's probably playing the last minute as we speak. Castleford on a further raid. It looks a certain try here, but the ball's gone down to ground. And so the ball went loose. Bradford player dropped on it, and I don't know, must have been offside or some kind of decision from Mr. Burke. But never say die now. Perhaps Northern have relaxed a little bit and letting Castleford get back into this. They're still looking dangerous at Castleford. The extra man on the outside. yes, and no, he dropped the ball. Oh, dropped the ball, and it's away now for Bradford. So we can virtually say the game's over now, because that's it. But Castleford there, but for the drop goal, could have added a bit more respectability to the score. So the game's all over now, and Castleford are going home with nothing, and they really wanted these points to stop in contention for the championship. So it looks now it's, to all intents and purposes, the championship once again is going to go to the other side of the Pennines. Bradford Northern leaving the field now to the old cheers, what we used to here a long time ago. Northern. Bradford Northern players are acknowledging the supporters. It's a nice gesture, especially young Craig Richards. Acknowledgement there from player coach David Hobbs. Both players leave the field. And the final score 24-14, a 10-point difference. Very valuable points to Bradford Northern.